so mediocre about your balance marks. It's fine. Oh, right, all the dailies are dead. Making this place pretty mediocre. It's alright, I will set up art soon enough, and we'll be able to enjoy some nice jade and wooden sculptures. And after that, I still don't know if I'm going to turn this into not wooden, not dirt anymore. Again, dirt can't get dirty, so it gets rid of a lot of cleaning time. I might still just keep it full of dirt and statues. Andy, once you dig that out, that should probably be enough steel. How are we doing on steel? Yeah, not great, actually. But still, hold that back and don't bother with the rest of this for now. We'll get more steel as and when we... Oi! We'll get more steel as and when we need it. It's going well, Kevin. Had some unpleasant encounters, but overall, we're doing... Now, Andy, I believe I mentioned that I would like an electric stove. Also going to want artist's bench. It's lieutenant down here. And whilst we're at it, I finally want some chairs that don't suck. While we're at it, why don't you just make me a bunch of chairs? Maybe that's too many chairs. I don't mind crappy stools being used for eating meals, but for any lengthy job, good chairs should be used. At least good quality would be nice, but I don't think I'm going to worry about things that are normal or worse. 0.7 is fine. Balances out a little bit, that's enough. The real bonus comes from the rest rate being better. What about start dipping in for that? I started a bestowing ceremony in my game, had 50 manhunting squirrels spawn right next to the bestower as you landed. Well, I'm quite curious, what happened to your relations from that? Because the game does warn you not to let any harm befall those people. All going on around here. Hey, we know how to make Nancy Drew infertile. Great. Where do we go from there? I am in the growing phase. I don't need to worry too much about a lot of this stuff. I do want packaged survival meals so I can turn all this meat into money, so I'll get on that. Oh, Sir was a temporary colonist, so out they went. They did not betray me, although I don't know if they're going to give me anything. Yeah, I am not interested in fighting the Broken Empire. He's a ship cracker, although I don't know what xenotype he is. Oh, he's baseliner. I mean, in a sense, screw the Broken Empire. But in another more accurate sense, I really rather like the Empire, so I'll stick with them. I love playing the Empire game. That's comfortable enough for Nancy to work on. We shall cease using this campfire. Not getting automatic fuel. Don't do meals on it anymore. Now the meals are done over by this electric stove. And this electric stove would really like... And I do not want to make these things out of wood, but wood's what I'm made of, so... Basket, 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 basket. Do I really want baskets over here next to the butcher table? I think what I'd really like is corpses to be kept. order to make the Empire love you a second time. They give you big little quests, quite often still.
Alright, welcome back to another round of Baldur's Gate. Today a little bit later than yesterday. I needed to fill my EU4 addiction, which is very bad. I keep playing this game. And anyways, the last time we arrived, the last light in, we had a small attack from some mini-boss. And we helped rescue a priestess so that the magic shield could be kept around to keep the people alive and safe. And Jaya now wants us to send us to the moon tower thingy to infiltrate it and find a way how we can kill their general. But that looks like a long stream, especially since in the region we got 2 or 3 more quests. And instead, as you can see here, there's an objective here. So you also feel something, but there's nothing. That means it's finished. But here's actually an objective. So there must be more, and we explored that house already, and that house, either there's something here, or in the north maybe, or maybe here. So the plan for the day is to simply explore that. And I just saw some +1 light crossbow, and now it's gone again. Where was that? Well, maybe it's a good sign that there's something. Turn back at once. That sounds great. Up ahead, the Shadow Curse hangs thick, its dark tendrils curling. Okay, so we should go back because of the evil Shadow Curse, but we are immune thanks to the Pixie Blessing. Pixie I like quite a bit. At least she's nicely, well, evil? Chaotic evil? I'm not sure. double doors are sturdy, but you can simply open them up. Let's explore the other stuff first. Another entry? There is. And I could click that just now, right? Light it? Oh, it's a nice light. Most of the other lights are not very strong, but this one, really strong. We have here a silver cake stand. We need to get a bit more money. We spent like 10k on items and scrolls and whatnot. Which reminds me, did we give everyone the good items already? I'm not completely sure about this.
All right. What now?
I think so.
What's next, I wonder?
But the biggest thing were the scrolls anyways. We got quite a few ones. And hopefully also quite a few good ones. But we will have to see how they actually work in the fight.
I have a lot on my mind.
Oh yeah, and we also more or less healed Carla.
Swift as my feet
She will
can carry
probably
me.
explode, but at least she can touch people now. And she was very happy about that. Oh, what? Opulent chest. And someone very dead. A golding, a bone, and there was another one, right? Yes. But itself? You can lay with the skeletons, that's not so nice.
Never a dull moment. Right tool will do the trick.
16, ooh, that's quite much, but we get a plus 11 and a double roll, so that should be enough, right?
Still breathing, despite everything.
What is that? While obscured, you gain a bonus to stealth checks. That's kinda nice, but I think our other stuff is much better. Which gives us plus 2 to dexterity and a nice advantage bonus for when we roll.
Very well.
Ah, that was the other entry. Is that really everything? Wait, see, there is something. Roots in here. I just need to learn to read. Now, where's that? Up there, maybe? We're standing more or less next to it, right? Where's this roots thingy? Maybe we need a little bit of light going on? Carla,
Charmer.
make the light, please.
Solid Vicious!
Now that helps.
Soldier?
What to do?
Roots. So there they are. That one, I guess. We just go down here.
Cursed to put my
Ah,
hands on everything.
or simply click the roots. Now, what do we have here? A locked door. Apparently enemies. Let's check out where the enemies, the door leads us first.
If not over, then through.
Well, a heavy chest. Come on guys, stop failing your perception check.
Trap.
Ah, it's a trap.
Can't give up now.
Disarm it, please. Easy roll, and even... Ah, it wasn't a crit. It was just barely something then.
Keep me out. Don't stop me yet.
What do we have in here? When the wearer deals spell damage while illuminated by a light source, they also inflict radiant... Oh, that's pretty sweet. So, for example, Carla here, right? She can cast the light spell on us. So that counts, right? So... Poison resistance, lightning resistance, so...
Hey, good looking.
That makes light, advantage against
Can't
charmed.
afford to stay idle.
Well, tough luck. I think my other stuff is better.
Got a long road ahead. Best be on my way.
I might also be nice for Shadowheart because
wonder
if she
what the
uses her... Not this. Where's her weapon? Yeah, if he uses the Blood of the Thunder, right, it's also glowing like nothing.
Looking
So
ahead.
certainly that also counts.
Moving in.
Last light in cellar. So there must be some other way in, I guess. Not just from this house. Double metal doors.
Let's move. With a flick of the wrist. At least things have stayed interesting. Never wanted the easy path.
These tools that
Is that blood?
let her get that.
Never mind. No time to rest.
Smoke powder barrel. And this is a cracked wall. Okay, I see,
Breathe
I
deep.
see.
And move.
Let's explode it then. Let's just get outside maybe so that we don't accidentally kill
Let's get on with
ourselves. Fireball, perfect spell for that. Gets
Fall
achievement
down
for
you.
free.
Well, that ends.
Very nice. I love my explosions. But I think this might be the way out. Oh no, it's not. It goes like this, right?
Should mind my step.
Surely nobody heard that. Oh, there's a bed. Last night, detention cell. Wait a minute. What was an
Shouldn't have
inn?
wished to live in more
Why does an inn
interesting
have
times.
a detention cell and whatnot? It looks like a freaking dungeon. 18. Oh, that's pretty high. Oh, that's pretty bad. Can I try again? Inspiration is too good for that. Let's just go with the thief tools.
Still alive. So that's progress.
Intense chest. Well, we got a ring here, right?
Maybe I need more
A
pockets.
cell key.
What's in
A broken
here?
cabinet. Oh, there's nothing in it. Bit of money. Looks like a sheriff or so
way.
was here. So can I open this door now? They all like had a key, right? Not sure why this was so special though. I mean, yeah, there's a sweet potato, a little bit of drink. Am I missing something? Why was this locked? Or is this just
Let's get
because
going.
and it has no special reason?
Couple turns should do it.
Here we go, 23.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Arrow of ice. Oh,
Have to
could
keep
have been better,
going.
could have been worse, I guess. Now, what else is there? Well, so far at least, no enemy. That's pretty nice. The Harpers. More wine. A ton of wine, actually. At least you can get drunk like nothing here. So, where does let us? Where does this lead us to? A wine goblet? Nada. Why is there so much wine in here? The Harpers. They're a secret organization. Yes, we know about the Harpers. They fight against evil and therefore balance stuff. That's fine. What's behind this door, though?
Why don't we ask Jahira?
Ah!
She did a great job protecting Mom.
Maybe we should ask someone else.
Who? No one cares. No one but us.
Nice enough. Even our dogs apparently. Interesting. Where's this? Oh, it's a lower level. Oh, that's why I didn't see it the first time.
to do nothing. Let the Duke rot in prison while Baldur gets burned.
Oh yeah, sure, that's true. There's some kind of duke here, right?
Way into the towers. I intend to find one. What I won't do is send any more of our
The dog is searching something, it appears.
Leave now.
Or maybe there's something hidden here. A hidden chest or so. This here looks a bit suspicious. It wasn't though. Scratch, there you go.
What's inside?
This direction, okay. Maybe not enough, a little bit higher.
Victims of the Shadow Curse. At least they were afforded a burial.
This is Viva Moss I just saw. It's no longer visible. Very sad. Oh, where are you going, boy? Open grave? Now, Scratch, you saw something somewhere, right?
Don't mind if I do.
Don't mind me grave robbing. See, how much is this worth? 114, that's okay. More of this moss here. And I still haven't found what made Scratch bark. Probably nothing important. At least I now that he has nothing of importance. And we can just go back into the basement. I mean, you say there's something, but it can't. Well, maybe here? No, still nothing. I find Scratch's sniff more disturbing than helpful to, most of the time, to be honest.
Mole needs us. I know, but we need a plan.
Then maybe we should talk to the teething children. Apparently they are doing stupid stuff again. Or planning to, at least.
Here we go.
Alright. Back in the cellar and see what we can find. No? Well, I would say we can probably go behind these. So let me destroy the crates first. Then we have our space in case we need to act. Then we have explored all the stuff here and we can go the same way where we were before anyways. The spider web. Nah, isn't there also a door behind the spider web? Yeah, I forget. This is kind of a hidden room, right? So maybe we find something interesting in here. Because you can only reach the room if you destroy the crates and the spider web. And it's not normally visible on the map, it was just a black thing. A cracked wall. Well, I guess that is what it's good for. No, before we do that, let's get wasted. As in... drink the stuff. Are we drunk now? Can we do that twice? No, that doesn't change anything, right? So you get something, Madala? Drink.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
We need a stiff drink after all this shadow stuff, right?
Don't burn yourself.
Can't give up now.
Ah, smoke for a barrel, I see. All
on
of
my
you
feet.
out. But the alcohol doesn't stay for long, man. I said out. All of you.
No time to die.
And Shadowheart can now shoot. Maybe not shoot. Just throw something in there. Because if we would have shot it, it would be from here and it would be a bit dangerous.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Just wait a little bit until the fire is out, like now. And
Moving ahead.
let's see what we can find here. Things. Firewine barrel, you say. Let's just explode that too,
Whatever
just to be
comes,
sure.
I'm ready.
I've got a long road ahead.
Oh, this time there was no
Wonder if
goblin
the
in it.
gods are watching me.
What is that actually? Mean look. Ah, these are the ambush things, right? Haha. But tough luck, we're on the other side now. Can go down here and whatnot. Ouch. My ears. Nothing special here though.
Those claws look deadly. Stay on your guard.
Now what could we do? Well, we could go to like 5 meters. Then simply jump. And attack. No, not. I wanted to attack it, but I clicked next to it. 16 to hit, railroad 12, so we don't need it. Yeah. I misread it then, I guess.
The only way out is through. Can't risk being in open view.
Get a. With level 6. That was a shitty miss. Again with 96% and the miss. Very sad. What is that? Is that Saloon? Why are these beasts down at Saloon? Uh, 16 to hit, the roll of 15, so we one more to hit, right? So, like that. He's getting a little bit mobbed, but we can use that to our advantage, maybe. If we're all standing here together, right, we can attack them all together. A nice AoE attack, maybe. Now, who's a good boy? Yeah, you, but you won't be doing anything. Items. Do we have some AoE attack? We bought quite a few things, right? How about a fireball? A law of fireballs. Just fire it to like here, maybe? Yeah, that sounds like a sensible option. Ah, I love doing that.
On the move.
So good. You know what? Also, do a... Wait a second. But you're not resistant to anything, so it's fine. Let's do a simple toxin on your weapon.
Blood comes easy these days.
Now, as for you... Yeah. Drink something. Let's become an alcoholic. And then... Oh, you have movement? Oh, come on, game. Certainly we do have enough movement, right?
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Ah, 80% miss. What is that? too shabby. Now you're actually frightened, which is bad. But a creep attack should go very well here. And it looked very well too. Now you have to have a free attack. But I want to keep that for now because I think we could shove them. 49. Can we achieve actually? For a second. I hit nothing. I see. That's how it works. Bomb 6 damage. No longer frightened, but well, they used our attack basically on nothing. So there's that. Action, action, action. If you simply jump over, which we can, we could now be able to hide here. And actually, how's your damage? 28, 34. Yeah, that's a dead you. You missed with 94 and then you missed with 88. And now you go back to poor Carla. Charm? Sure, let's charm the bastard. Saved, damn it. Apparently they can only shadow dash once, or maybe it was too far. Ah, because now they did it again. Ooh, Carla is getting ravaged. And not in a nice way. Now, who's a good boy? That's right. You are a good boy. But you missed.
Fighting.
Not such a good boy in that case. We used it already. Apparently we did. So let's summon our weapon first. How about... I don't know. How about a great sword? Boom. And now we can also do something for our own. What would be a cool action? Maybe Inflict Wounds. 60% chance, and if you do, it should be dead. Hey, Gnaffle! That's a soul instead of oath breaking. No, we are nice, Gnaffle! No oath breaking here.
Can I go? I wonder if this is worth the cost.
But sadly we are frightened, so we need a bit of liquid courage. Ooh, that was nice. Do it again? Yes, do it again. As for you, you need something that you are not dying, like... that should be enough. Nothing too wild, right? Can I just take you and throw you or so? Hit. And kill you then. How nice.
Still on my feet.
As for you though, let's do disengage. To like here. Hide. And then shoot the bastard. Oh, this bastard then. You fail your check. Which check? Your will check? Against frightened, you mean? Well, you're getting frightened all the freaking time. Everyone here is frightened, basically. With Menlock fear. Shield blow. When struck by melee attack, your attacker must succeed or fall prone. That sounds nice.
Need some oil over here.
Poor Karloff is really not having a nice day. So, we're mobile, but weird.
Let's end this.
Now what can we do for you? And maybe not a bomb. You're a bit too close for that. Acid though could be useful. On the other hand, you got a good mace, right? Why don't I use a mace for that? 84%? 9. But it was saved from the attack.
Come on. Can't stay idle.
Still 42. Well, let's see if you can hit. We do. We do, and we kill. And we miss with 80%. Because that is what we do. We invest 84%. And you were critted, that was not very nice, because you really need an item, man.
I need your help.
Yes, yes. Please hit that guy now. 15 plus 1, that's pretty good. Another critical hit. Oh wait, are we locked? Not sure. 45, 45. Let's go for the weaker one. 5.
Afford to let up.
You're feared, which is not very nice. And feared from that target? No, it doesn't matter. It's the same with every target. That's an action actually. This is an action. It's too risky for that. What if we use second flame? That always works. 7. Oh, that's better. If you simply push you away, we fail.
Time to push my luck again.
You can probably kill them on your own, right? So I think you should go and help them out.
Try me.
1 and 2. Level up actually. Oh, which means we are level 8 already. What is that? A covered coal. You can also go and attack that guy. Miss. Another level up.
What now?
What now? Well... Oh, can you shoot from here? No. Not with the weapon we have. In that case, we need to jump to here. And we need to go to
These boots
here.
have seen everything.
Hide. Is it attack with the weapon? No. Then... that hit. Finally. Whoa.
What should I do?
What's the chance? 50%? I think we got a better chance with our cantrip. With sector flame. 55. Sadly it was safe, so didn't do shield.
I won't give in. One day I'll
Now,
catch a
as
break.
for you... let's drink another portion of liquid courage, because I can. And shoot the guy. Miss. Oh, come on, game. Where must you be, though? Like that. Really not enough movement speed. Frightened? Oh. Don't be frightened. Let's kill the bastard, see? It's easy.
Hiding here.
No. Let's see what we got. Besides the level up, of course. I think we leveled up the last stream also, right? XP should be pretty good then.
With haste.
Well, must be another brandy. She could have exploded.
The Simnunite Shrine. Hidden away.
Yep, yep.
Perhaps they had no choice but to hide.
Last light side entrance key. Side entrance. Did you see any side entrance? I can't remember one myself. Alfred's notes. This would be the other way, which we could have gone but didn't. And that just leads back to the cellar, right? Well, let's read the notes, because apparently we did not yet find everything out about this yet. While obscured, the number you need to roll is reduced by 1. I can stack. Let's see the prayer book. Simply praying. The notes. I have concealed the sacred relics of our revered goddess in the darkest corner of this place. Morfred, my loyal brother, seeks to forge a network of allies to stand against the reign of Ketheric Torm. Sadly, fear has gripped the hearts of many, turning them away from our cause. I cannot totally blame them. But I must put aside my fears and reunite with Morfred in the bowls of the Mason's Guild. Together should preserve what we could. Alright. A Mason's Guild, you say? Complete. That's right. All complete. Well, most of it. The Mason's Guild. Oh, I need to see more for that, right? I have no clue where the Mason's Guild even is. Oh, did we loot the heavy chest? Yes, we did. Pretty sure we did. Now, where did we come down? Is it... Ah, yeah.
Let's see what this does.
So, the Mason's Guild. Ah, it's here. Kinda close, which is very nice.
Let's
And
get going.
let's do our level ups. Level 8. Repair spell, that's nice. Yeah, looks pretty good. And a new feat. What did I take the last time? Good question, I don't remember. Maybe Savage Attacker, or did we take... No, I think I took Strength and Charisma with this character, right? And I think I want to continue using that, because I want to upgrade both Strength and Charisma with this character. And maybe something that gives me a bonus to Persuasion would also be good. Is there something like that? I mean, there's Actor, but this is for Performance and Deception. Performer. Now this one musical instrument. You gain musical instrument proficiency. Not sure what it even does. You know Bard after all, right? +1, huh? When attacking with a glaive, halberd, quarterstaff or spear, you can use a bonus action to stab with the button. I mean, that's pretty sweet. And you can make an attack of opportunity when anything comes into range. That's really good. But as a paladin, I want also have my charisma stuff, you know? And Savage Attacker, and Great Weapon Master, and. And Sentinel, combined with Polearm Master, super strong. Because then basically you can attack twice when something comes into your area. I don't see anything that gives me a bonus to persuasion. What I could do is take Heavy Armor Master, which could give me 1 strength, and then the next ability improvement I could go to 20 strength and 18 charisma, for example, and would also give me what? 3 damage less. I don't know. Doesn't sound that strong. Because it's only 3, right? I mean, if we take damage, we take like 15 or 20 damage anyways. And I don't care about the small ones. Because that I can easily heal. Great weapon? Yeah, that's great. But this is here is my charisma bot. That's my main problem. I mean, more damage would be nice, of course. I would love it. But this is my charisma bot, you know? And Great Weapon Master, this doesn't give me anything for my stats. Yeah, that's why I'm thinking of simply taking ability improvement. But it's a shame, because if you have something like I don't know, Sentinel, Polearm Master, and I don't know, Great Weapon Master together, that's insane. Or if you are a warrior, right? You get 1 more. Is there any half perk? That's a problem. There's a half perk for Actor. Gives me 1 charisma point. Yeah, nice. But it's only for deception and performance. And you use it not very often. But I don't see anything for persuasion and intimidation, right? It's a bit sad. Yeah, I know. They don't go above 20, right? But I think you get a bonus when they are on. Well, normally I think there's actually a way to get it. If you are having a natural 20, so if you are already at 20, there is, for example, a strength potion you can get, which would put you to 22. But normally, yes, you're completely right. I mean, it would be great if I could just get the 1 charisma point, you know, but for something useful. But the only thing that gives me charisma is Actor, basically. And I don't need deception or performance, because it's used so seldom. Maybe there's something more that I simply didn't see? I mean, I could get resistance to charisma, but I don't know. That seems a bit of a waste, because my charisma would be at 18 anyways, right? So my rolls are pretty good against that anyways. Hmm. So you think I should still go with my Great Weapon Master? Because I mean, I really would love to get my to use her as my charisma bot. No? Rather than ability improvement? I mean, I could use ability improvement and make it 18, 19, and then use something like... There was something that gave me like 1 point in strength and something else. What does Performer do? Well, it gives me... Performer, right? It gives me charisma and musical instrument proficiency. Ew. You know? I mean, it doesn't seem to be that important. I'm pretty much killing everything anyways, but... You know. I mean, I could take a charisma, of course. And then take ability improvement at level 12 and go to 20 strength for more damage, or for the full amount of charisma. But then I basically don't have any feat, you know. No, really, I'm not sure what to take right now. I mean, it's really that easy currently, right? I kill everything pretty easily. And I really don't have any problems doing my fights so far. That's why I would kinda like to have better stat rolls. So that, well, I have better rolls and get more bonuses and so on. Which would be kinda nice. I mean, it would always also improve my spellcasting ability, but I don't really cast spells besides my smites, right? Jar and Con. Actually, that's a good point. Then I had 18 and 12, so I get another bonus for that. And then at level 12 I can still go for Great Weapon Master, the Savage Attacker, or whatever, right? Yeah, I think that's a good and ugly point to make. Sentinel, I mean that's also good, right? Especially if you combine Sentinel with Polar Master. Does it mean it triggers twice? I mean, if a target comes within range, attack 1, Sentinel. It's also in range of an enemy, attack twice, and you get an advantage on the attacks. And then, I don't know, combine it with Savage Attacker so that you also, you know, I would love to have a fighter that has Sentinel, Savage Attacker, Skilled, Sentinel, Savage Attacker, Polar Master, and Great Weapon Master. Actually, it counts for Glaive, Halberd, Quarterstaff, or Spear. And there are quite a few good quarterstaffs. Mostly for mages, but if they have a high rarity level, they also automatically have a high level for attacking. Higher base stats, basically. So in theory, I could simply use some of the mage staffs and whack them. But yeah, but really, I mean, you see how I play, right? I don't really give my best. And so far, I think I died twice in the game. One when we were level 3 or 4 and this level 5 paladin went smite, 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 smite in one round and killed us all. And one when I had this very, very unlucky rolls like 10 or 12 times in a row and died to this Githyanki in the... where was it? Well, somewhere in the infirmary, something like that. That was the only time I actually died. And most of the time, I'm not even in danger. It's a bit ridiculous so far. So I don't think I really need to fight well. Of course it's nice if I fight well, but it feels like the stuff outside of fighting is more important. And that's why it's kind of nice to have it like that. And if I go crazy, I can simply go to Charisma 22. So yeah, I think... Hey Vinboy, how you doing? Congratulations to your... final, it is, right? You won 1-3 in the end, I think?
In it.
Now for the rogue though, I want to have the double attack thingy. The dual wielder. Because I have two very, very good weapons. And I think it was kind of fun to dual wield with her. Fine on Sunday late morning. And she's already on 20 decks due to her armor, so it should go pretty well. And if not, we can always reroll. Much easier choice, and she doesn't need to talk.
What's next?
Shadowheart, did I... Ah, you're still on trickery. I didn't reroll you at all. Well, what did you get? Level 4 spells. Divine Strike Poison. I need something that's more aggressive for her. Now, what could she use? Probably, since she's a caster, the saving throw for con, right? Where is that? Or Warcaster, same thing basically, right? You gain advantage on saving throws to maintain concentration on a spell. You can also use a reaction to cast Shocking Grasp. That could be super useful because she is often in that range. And on level 12 we can then go for a saving throw. What is in your ad? It's the inn we were last time that is called Last in something something. And there was a small secret that we just found. And yeah. But I can show you after we leveled up, don't worry. Just where was it? It was Resilient. Or? I think it was Resilient. Because everyone told me to go, or to use for caster Resilient and go Constitution. Although I'm not sure it's the best for her, because I could go to Wisdom 20 with her. I'd rather would have the other ability, I think. The Warcaster. So we have an advantage on saving throws. What are her STs? That's sexual transmitted, You mean her saving throws, right? I mean, she is, He is a cleric after all. Can we see them? Character features, maybe? And I see that somewhere. Apparently I can't see that actually. I mean, she is a caster, so I would assume Wisdom would be her thing, but I don't know. You know what? Let's just go with Warcaster and we can then take a look at her saving throws. How about that? Because that will count in any case, right? And she's also in melee range very often, so she can use Shocking Grasp. Why not? Sounds good. So, the inn was that one here. The last light inn. And we found that there's a basement where there's a small secret. And that now we have something to find at the Mason's Guild. And let's say So, detailed view. Let me see. Oh yeah, saving throw bonuses. These are her saving throws. Did you say fights under challenge too? Yes, currently I died twice, I think. Once when we were like level 4 and there was a level 5 paladin that went smash, 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 smash. And once when we had a row of like 10, 12, 14 unlucky rolls, unlucky dice rolls in a row. Proficient, is it written... As he gains 3 from proficiency, does it count? Yeah, I think so, right? So, Charisma from proficiency, Wisdom from proficiency, so I would assume these two are proficient. If I read it correctly, right? And I think so, yeah. I mean, of course, it would be better if I had even more. But if someone attacks, is it always like when you are being attacked that this counts against your constitution? Let's see. BG3 saving throws against melee. Saving throw. Baldur's Gate 3 concentration against melee. Let me check that out. I think it's specific to effects. I mean, I would assume that my proficiency, so if I am a priest, my main spellcasting ability is affected by wisdom, right? So I would assume that wisdom is the thing that rolls against my spells, even for saving throws, and whatever similar. By concentration. Okay, so taking damage while concentrating may force a constitution saving throw. So yes, indeed, it would make sense that for the next ability for her then, that we go with a constitution saving throw, because apparently constitution is used for concentration. I mean, it's already +7, which is pretty good, but proficiency gives another +3. So, yeah, let's get one more. It actually would mean that as a pure buff bot, right, we would have as much wisdom and constitution as possible. Which is a bit weird, but I understand it, I think. Now, Carla, I have no idea what I did for you last time. I probably simply gave you more strength, because we are now at 18 plus 2 means 20. Or 17 actually. You need one more strength then. Because you get a bonus from +2 from something. And I'm pretty sure last time we simply went with ability improvement 2. No, did I? Because we're already on 17. Is it written somewhere? Yeah, because we get full strength. That's actually 19. 20 would be the max. I got you Savage Attacker, so you can roll twice. That is good. And in the future I would like to combine it with the Great Weapon Master, because I assume if you roll twice, you have twice the chance that it can be a critical hit, you know? That's my thinking. No? Why not? You have 2 rolls. While making weapon attacks, you roll your damage dice twice and use the highest result. The damage. I see. The damage roll, not the hit roll. Yes, I see. So would you say that Savage Attacker is actually useless? I mean, it's probably still not bad, right? But it suddenly sounds okay. It's useless. Fine. We go and reskill well done. You know what? Let's do that immediately. Let's go to the camp and reskill both Shadowheart. Well, Shadowheart. I mean, she is in this stupid trickery domain, but so let's go to the camp and respec Karlach immediately. Improved kit, but kit must improve. Yeah,
What's cooking?
but you know, if it would, I thought it would be the hit, and that's why I gave it there. Because if it would be on hit, then it would be really good, especially combined with the Great Weapon Master. No, where's the?
La la la.
No, that's Halson. I'm actually not seeing my guy on the map. Where is he? Where's Withers? He up there? Somewhere? Probably, right? Yeah, I know that, but I thought it would be on hit rolls, and so it would roll twice, and so I had twice the chance to have actually a crit. And I was like, yeah, that's pretty good. But if it's only the hit, I mean, our weapon here rolls 1d12, so it could be from. It means that's super bad, right? It could be a 1 or it could be 12. And rolls twice, the chance is higher for a good roll than a bad roll. But still, a crit is a crit, that's much better.
Ah, another. Thy name has been recorded. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services.
Yeah, and crit also means that you always hit. That's also amazing. Change my class.
As thou...
I mean, we're not going to change anything, right? Because I want to keep her as a barbarian, simply to stay in tune with all of that. Intelligence, you don't need it. Actually, do we need wisdom? I mean, saving throws, yeah, but still. We could also go Constitution, for example. And I think your dex is fixed to like 17 or 18. Because of an item I have for her. I could make her a fighter. You know what? We could. Should we? Yeah, but exactly, but that's not her. And the current equipment she had, especially her clove level item that gives her +2 strength, would then be much worse, right? Now, so we simply go with that. Or completely dunk on everything here. And throw more in for dexterity too. We could, but should we? I'm not sure if that would be the best way. Not bad, but really low odds for a weapon that rolls 1d8. Yeah, but we roll 1d12 actually with the current weapon. Because we have a big two-hander, right? I think this is okay, right? Go on maxing strength and constitution. We need like something that gives us +1 strength later on. Or maybe one ability roll that gives us one strength. Yeah, but still, I mean, the odds are only 1 in 12, yeah. And so the odds would be 2 in 12 then, if you would roll twice. But it's still not better than the other stuff, I think. And yes, let us stay barbarian, right? Because that is her, like you said. And we don't really need to min-max. I really don't feel the need for that. So far, at least. I think Berserker would actually be much better. But I mostly simply take Walter because he can speak with animals, you know. What does Berserker actually do? He rages into frenzy, you gain 20 strike and a throw, which is pretty good to be fair. It's a bone. I mean, Berserker's 10 turns of frenzy, yeah, Berserker's much stronger, right? The same amount, I think. Also 10 turns. You can also see here the normal rage, just here would be wild magic. It's also 10 turns. And actually, is it written down somewhere? No. But it's the same. It's still 10 turns. So it would be the same amount. But with this you get enraged throw. So you can pick up something and throw it. Which you can do like that also, of course. But this I think has a bonus roll for it. It's stronger. And Frenzied Strike is simply a bonus attack. So basically, one additional attack, which is pretty strong. Yeah, exactly, 3 attack. So Berserker is much stronger than Wildheart. I mean, Wildheart is cute, he can speak with animals. And the good thing is, you can use these heart thingies, which can be useful too. For example, I had the Eagle Heart, you can use Diving Strike, so basically you're higher than something else and dive down. It's pretty funny. But that's more or less it. You can dash a little bit and so on. It's not very strong. It's just more funny. But Berserker is much stronger. What about Beerheart? Well, Beerheart, when we rage, we can use Unrelenting Ferocity. So we can heal. Which, to be fair, is pretty cool. It's a class action though. Not sure how often we can use it, to be honest. I mean, we can heal. And I assume it would scale a little bit. What are the others? Eagle Heart means we can use a Diving Strike. So basically we are above something and then we can jump down, knocking them prone and do damage. And we don't take damage. And foes have it more difficult to hit us with opportunity attacks. And we can use Dash as a bonus action. Elkhart, we can do Primal Stampede. It does 47 damage, which is not much. But all enemies in the way are possibly knocked down prone. And our movement speed is quite a bit longer. 4.5 meters, I think normal is 9 meters, so it's half of it again. Tiger Heart, we can use Tiger's Bloodlust. Basically an AoE bleed, but it's only 2 meters, so very, very close. And our jump distance is bigger. Wolfheart, we can use Inciting Hole, while raging of course. And then each ally with an earshot can use 3 meters more. Yeah, but just a bleed cleave. And our allies would have an advantage on melee attack rolls, which in theory is pretty good. But only if they're really close to us. They must stand next to 2 meters, so basically next to each other. And only then you will get this advantage, so it's a question how often do we actually have that. On the other hand, it would be an advantage. Yeah. But Berserker simply means, yeah, you can attack another time. And you could even and you have better chance of throwing stuff. So, there's that. No, we have 1 feat available, and again, we would need basically 1 strength from somewhere to get to 18, which then this here would be to 20. The question is, where would we get that from? Because I would really love to get the maximum out of her, right? Because both Great Weapon Master and I don't know. Actually, she uses an axe, right? Does it count for polearm? No, it doesn't. Shame. But you could probably use it. Yeah, but yeah, I would like something that gives her strength. At least 1. Just so that we are at 18 and then go to 20 with the item here. Let's go with what? Armor? I mean, as a barbarian you don't wear armor because you have, where is it? Unarmored defense. We get when we are not wearing any armor, we get a bonus from constitution. And should we wear heavy armor, that would even impede our positive effects of rage. So, no heavy armor at all, and we only get this bonus of unarmored defense if we actually use no armor. Athlete. +1. When you are prone, I mean jumping distance we don't really need because we have such a high strength, and jumping distance is affected by strength. We are probably never prone, of course. I mean, so far at least we're never prone. Sucks a little bit, right? It does suck a small little bit. I mean, you could keep her at 19 with that, of course, but... Well, we could simply use ability improvement, take 1 strength and, I don't know, 1 constitution, so that maybe she gets more out of unarmored athlete? How does it work? Okay, that doesn't help me at all. Bottom feet gives you strength. Weapon master? I mean... Yeah, I mean, why not? We could take weapon master. Take the strength to 18. Is that something we would really love? But look at this! We already have a feat in everything. Ah... Man... I don't know. Maybe then actually... But problem with athlete is... We can already jump super far and we... And I can't remember the last time we were actually prone, right? The only other +1 is with armor though, and we don't really want to be armored because we got this unarmored defense thingy. Strength and con. Yeah, let's go with that, and we take Great Weapon Master with the other stuff. Because now we are at 18, and with that we are at 20. Constitution, I mean it's more, which never hurts. We don't get another saving throw yet. Pretty sure. But maybe it helps with unarmored defense, you know. And at least we got more HP. It never hurts. Now fast movement, extra attack. Level 6 we get our additional rage charge. We get mindless rage. While frenzied, he can't be charmed or frightened. And calm emotions no longer end your rage. Can deal with that. Level 7. We get feral instinct. Can no longer be surprised and get a +3 to initiative. And level 8, we are now at 85. I think we got the 17 con helps quite a bit. And now we can take Great Weapon Master. So, let me see. You see, because we also have 18 decks. Because the hand things here. She was she was not a berserker, she was a berserker, a barbarian. I just followed what the game gave me normally. But see, I got these claws here. That means he has now 20 strength, 18 dex and 17 con. Which means he has an AC of 17. +3 from constitution, which probably would go up by 1 more if it would be on 18. 10 per default and 4 from dexterity, which is pretty sweet. And we are now, of course, at 20 strength, so that is pretty nice. Ah yeah. Where's our toggle for the weapon thingy, actually? Can I say directly I want to use it right now? I mean, this is a heavy weapon, surely, right? 8 to 22 by now. Sweet. Uh, am I not seeing the toggle for it? Or is it only in the fight that I can toggle it? Yeah, toggable passive feature, right? But how can I toggle that? No, I don't mean the rage, I mean the Great Weapon Master. Because this says I can toggle it, so I assume there would be some, well, toggle where I can say I disable that or I enable that. Yeah, but it says toggleable, so how can I toggle it, you know? Because I don't really see that I can toggle it, so passives. It's passive. Ah, here. Right.
Let's move.
He also now has 85
Is that
HP.
blood?
That's like 20 more than the
No,
last time.
Never mind.
Would be pretty sweet too.
What to do?
And I really love to have the rogue as a thief due to the doubled bonus actions. That's also very useful.
What am I to do?
And I'm really thinking if we should respec Shadowheart into light. You know what? Let's also respec Shadowheart
I must keep going.
into a proper cleric. We have basically 3 options for her. That is light, war, and lightning, I think, right? Something like that. Yeah, trickery is. I think I've used her ability as trickery maybe once or twice, something like that. Because it's also a class action, something where you actually need to want to use it. And often enough you simply say, why should I use something like make a not moving mirage thingy 2 meters away from me, which is the maximum, when I could also cast a spell instead.
I shall be here in thy camp as
So, of course she stays a cleric, because that's just how it is. Cantrips. That is super good, I love it. Guidance, also super good. I use that not often enough. It's also an action, and yeah, you know, it's an action. Let's rather use light, maybe? Because actually there are quite a few things that are affected by light, and it's nice to not use torture and so on all the time. Now, so Tempest is pretty good, I heard. War Domain is pretty good, I heard. And Light is pretty good, I heard. I mean, Light already has Fairy Fire, so can cast a spell. And everyone in there can get hit more easily. Burning Hands is also there. Warding Flare. Shield yourself with Divine Light. Use your reaction to impose disadvantage on any attacker. That's also quite a bit better. Makes you quite a bit more tanky, right? What does Life do? But she gets blessed by default, which is sweet. Cure Wounds, but we also know this spell. Of course we know the spells, because everyone knows the spells, right? That's a bit of a meh, to be honest. Subclass features. When casting a healing spell, the target regains hit points equal to +2 to the spell level. Yeah, that is pretty sweet. And Tempest. We would gain Thunder Wave and Fog Cloud. Could be very useful. That is a spell that you can use directly in front of you. And this here can both shield you and make others blind. Wrath of the Storm, strike back at an attacking creature, potentially dealing damage. On a saving throw, we still deal half of thunder damage. War Domain. We gain Divine Favor, the bonus action, so we can just do that in addition. We would gain Shield of Faith, which you already know. And this feature of the War Priest. When you make an unarmored or weapon attack, you can spend a War Priest charge to make an additional attack as a bonus action. I'm not sure, because she doesn't do that much damage. And I would rather have her as someone that throws spell scrolls, throws items. I mean, the problem is that she only has a single-handed damage and she only attacks once. She does currently not benefit from attack twice like the others do. And I don't think this will change with the War Domain, right? So in that case, I'm more partial to Tempest, Light, or maybe even Life. Because this here, Tempest sounds like the better variant of a War Domain, right? Because something is close and hits you, well, you do Wrath of the Storm. Something is close, you can cast Thunderweave on everyone. If someone is far away, you can use Fog Cloud. What do you mean with BAB? Basic attack. I'm most pretty sure that at least when she was Triggery Domain, she didn't get any second attack. Exactly, so they don't get a bonus attack. That's why this sounds bad, but this here is passive, right? An attacking creature that attacks us. So it sounds passive to me, and if it wouldn't be, this would be a pretty good spell for level 1 slot, because that's also AoE, and this here would be something that can hide and whatnot. Pretty good. A light domain, we get light cantrip, which is always useful, and we already know, I think. Burning Hands, similar to the other thing here, right? This here gives us attack rolls, pretty good. And this would impose disadvantage on an attacker, making it so that they miss more often. So we would be much more tanky. Or of course that, simply more heals, but I think heals are not meant to heal you up all the time, so that sounds a bit weaker. What actually does that do? Command and sleep, that sounds pretty boring. Nature. Well, Shellac is pretty good. We would need a staff or club, which we don't have. And that pretty much sucks. So I would say either Tempest or Light. I mean, I like the idea too, but we're using a mace. An legendary mace. Which you currently can't see, but hey, I'm using that. So that would not be a stick. It would be nice to know what this would do in the future on like level 12, right? Yeah, exactly. It would be great to know what, how does the light domain work at level 12, for example? What do I get? And sadly, I don't see this. That sounds like an ability, right? Shield yourself. That sounds like something that I need to do on my own. Yeah, but we read that. And I would need it right here. So I think Tempest sounds a bit more cool, because Wrath of the Storm sounds like a passive. Or something where I can buff that maybe beforehand and then simply run in. On the other hand, Fairy Fire is pretty cool. And one of my main problems is that I don't have enough advantages. You know what? Improve Wisdom to cantrip damage? With Light Domain? Hell yeah, then I take Light Domain. Not even a question, man. At 6th level, yeah. Let's take Light Domain, okay? If it doesn't work out, we can still always change back to Tempest or so.
Wits and blades always sharp.
So let's see, what can we do with the Cleric? Have all gets knockback and lighting. I mean, that is also not super bad, but sounds more situational. Radiance of the Dawn. What? That's a channel divinity, which I didn't use at all at Trickery because it sucked so much. But this year, 3 to 21 damage. And at least takes half the damage, so it always does something. On level 2? What? What? Yeah, but Channel Divinity is just that I have a few slots for that. I think I had like 4 or 5 when I was level 6. Something like that. But still, that's worlds different. Yeah, kinda like that. A heal, the guidance stuff, inflict wounds. I now also have Sanctuary, which we didn't have earlier. A channel is a special resource, basically. The higher your level, the more channels you have, the more often you can use special spells or special abilities. Light domain spells. Scorching Ray? That's a pretty good spell. Especially for level 3. No, I think there are much more. I mean, I'm not sure for the cleric, but my paladin has 4 or 5 by now with level 8. Flaming Sphere. Summon a flaming sphere that damages nearby enemies and objects. That's quite a bit better than the other stuff that we had with Trickery. Create or destroy water. I mean, do we need that? Do I want this? I don't know. I want spiritual weapon definitely, but I mean it could be useful because there was so often that there was exit or fire and we couldn't move and we died. It's not super needed, but it's nice to have. I definitely want to have my spiritual weapon again, of course. But we'll see. A new cantrip. Flame. Yeah, spells we get. Association, that's fine. Now she is what? Level 4 now. I think we haven't found anything that gives wisdom so far. So what should we give her? We could give her 1 wisdom, 1 constitution. Both so that she gets better spellcasting with wisdom and that she has a slightly better saving throw. So use ability improvement for the first one. And while attacked, wielding a finesse weapon, which we don't have. Medium armor, oh there are 2. One of course that we simply gain proficiency with that and can use strength for dex, and the other one is a master. We can get a +3 instead of +2 from dexterity, which I think we don't get. Yeah, there's no whiz at all. If you want to get anything with wisdom, you need to use ability improvement. And my idea would be actually not. Ah, that's a good point. Because no, what you can do is 1 wisdom, 1 strength with ability improvement. Then the next thingy we can use. Where's it? Resilient with con, so that con would be on 14. No, the thing is, I want to use resilient, right? And then con would be on 14 anyways. And you only get another throw with each even roll. That is my idea, right? And then if we have wisdom of 18 and find an item that gives us +2 like we have already for dex and strength, she would be on 20. And 1 more strength. I mean, she simply hits a little bit harder, which isn't bad either, right? That's my idea. And then on level 12, I would also give her the Warcaster ability. Like that. Maybe we could have done her spells better, but I think it's pretty okay actually, right? Destroy undead, not just turn, but destroy. Nice. Prepare spells. I mean, okay, that's nice, but it's not as nice as spiritual weapon. Speak with the dead. It's also nice, but do we need that? I definitely want to have... Spirit Guardians, but we have more levels. Maybe we can just take it. Now, what's that? Improved warding flare. When an enemy attacks an ally and you can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll. Okay, so this now only is not just on you, but also on your ally. So it's just stand close to them and benefit from that. Now level 3, Feign Death. No. Rest looks pretty good though. 30 feet even. That's nearly a bit too that's super strong. I mean, every ability I get out of light so far is really good. Really, really good. That is completely different than what I got out of the other abilities. It's worlds different, man. Now what's that? Guardian of Faith. We already know this spell apparently, doesn't matter. Freedom of movement, death ward, and so on. So we get that. That's a bit silly. You know, but hey. We get Wall of Fire! Yeah, but the thing is, I can't even remember what spells I got from the Tickery domain. I mean, we got this one user's ability where you can conjure a mirage 2 meters away from you that cannot move and has like 2 HP. And then there's a thing that you get better stealth checks. Ooh! And on level 8 we got like a spell that we can do one D4 or D8 additional damage with our weapon. Ooh! But here we get, for example, Wall of freaking Fire. So we can make a fireball just woof. Just saying. Just saying. Yeah, everything so far is a banger. You're completely right. And Antriki was like, meh, well, she has a level. Potent spellcasting. Your god grants even more intense power. You can add your wisdom modifier to damage you deal with cantrips. And we have a few pretty good cantrips. Can we see them here? No, sadly not. Okay. Now we got that again, but I think it's fine, right? Beat. We did say the Constitution thing, right? So resilient on Constitution, which should give her ability by 1, so we should then have 14. And we are proficient in saving throws against that, so I mean, it's just such a difference, man. Look what we have. We have freaking Fireball. Which you can Fireball is an amazing attack. We can make a wall of fire there. Our cantrips will do more damage. And Sacred Flame is pretty good. Yeah. And now we can do it as a wizard, as a...
What now?
You know, thingy. Priest. Priest. Let's speak to Will. He often has to say something which we don't care about, but let's just speak to him.
There's something I need to say. Something
Dwarf
important.
Barian. I'm sorry, Fanboy, but he's just not as good as the others. I mean, we could use him instead of Karlach. But Karlach especially some kind of, I don't know, California biker girl. Does the same thing.
All right.
Wait, clear the air between us?
How we'll get Karlak fixed up, right? There's always a way.
Did I miss
There
something?
has to be.
Or something important. Well, it better not be sex. Yeah, exactly. And Karlach is the same thing as your dwarf Barian.
First a parasite prods at our heads, then the shadows close
Oh,
in.
that actually gives us Grand Duke
More
stuff.
than ever, we need each
For our
other's
quest.
trust. And I fear I've been less than honest.
He's a lion! It takes time to establish trust. I understand that.
You're incredibly kind, but you earned the right to hear this.
Yeah, I'm a
long
paladin,
ago.
I have to be kind.
The man I call father is Baldur Ravengard, a Grand Duke of Baldur's Gate.
What?
I should have said sooner, but our relation was no matter of pride.
I can't
At
believe
least for
this.
him.
What a twist. Worse the sorrow than this. No matter of pride. Let's farm some brownie points with him. And say that this doesn't change anything.
You still deserve to know.
Ah, I thought it
There
would
is
give me
more to
improvement.
me than infernal power and pacts. My story is one of two men. The Blade of Frontiers, a man hunting the fiends who prey on the weak and claw at the coast. And Will Ravengard, a memory of a memory, a man who belongs to the past. I wanted you to know the Blade, not the shadow. he
Yeah,
left
Sunbeam is
behind.
just on top what we have right now. I'm really excited to have him now in the fight. It's just so much better. It's impressive. I don't get the sense that you are very close to your father.
My father and I were close once upon a time, until he disowned me and cast me out of Baldur's Gate. I can't tell you more. The pact forbids it. My lips are quite literally sealed. The inevitable consequence of inseparable events.
That pact you made with the demon does not let you tell me about your very well-known father? That sounds a bit silly. Well, let's leave. Oh, we need to talk more with him. Oh,
House.
man.
Father's been taken to Moonrise.
Oh,
Shit! That name, Gortash. I know of him. A so-called military
no.
advisor
See it
to
until
the
I
Baldur's
talk
Gate
to
elite.
him again,
A weapons
Finboy.
dealer,
I literally
cruder
talk to him
terms.
again.
We must rescue Father from Moonrise. He is a powerful man, the most beloved Duke in Baldur's Gate. Should the absolute cultists infect him, there's no telling the damage he might do. when
Yeah,
his
that was
return
great
is
writing,
time.
right? I mean, it's a different. I mean, Finboy, you are now a programmer too, right? In official, for real. You know what this is. Basically, this is now a different process. It was called, but it is a bit weird because the process before it didn't think about how weird it would be if you directly call the next process, right? It's just how it is. Do you actually need to come with us for that? The Grand Duke? No, we just need to search for him, which makes it easier. They could force it once per camp. Yeah, they could, but then of course you wouldn't need... That's something I think that... that Max said a few times. That he needed to rest quite a few times because he especially didn't rest at all. Actually, since we're here already, let's do a long rest anyways, eh? I mean, at least they do that, and they have options and various stuff, but I think it was like the 5th or 6th time where you were looking at it and go like, yeah, that makes no sense, or hey, that is really weird. Because it made no sense from what you already experienced. Like, when we were in the camp, I think, suddenly there was something with, hey, this artifact, what is this thing? And 5 streams earlier, we already had used the artifact, and 20 streams earlier, something like that, we already had received the artifact. So it was a bit very weird that it triggered then the script to see, to tell us, hey, there's an artifact. I wonder what it does. I like the Bioware way. Once per planet or so, plus I mean, it depends. The thing is, they want to have the camp, and you can see that because the camp looks different wherever you are, number one. And this is where you have your interaction with your party. But I'm not a fan of that. I know it from Baldur's Gate 2, where you had your interactions on the way with your player, with your party then. And this story stuff you only have when you have a long rest in your party. And in theory, if you would... Oh no! He wants to sex us! Yeah, I would look like that too. It looks a bit weird. I assume it is meant to be some official dance or so, but it looks a bit weird. It looks a bit very weird. Dancing a very chick, right? But imagine this is some big ballroom, right? That's something how it would look like. Let's just stay quiet. I'm not sure what I should... I don't want to be mean or encourage him. It's already embarrassing enough without me.
Sorry, I didn't see you standing there. Lost in the steps, truth be told. I need them to be just right. I wouldn't want to fail my new partner.
Keep practicing, and I'm sure you'll get better. Eventually.
Maybe. But I'm not so keen to perform solo. A duet's always been more my style. Which is to say...
No,
may
we
I
are not
have this
having
done?
sexy time with you. Yes, exactly! Not interested.
Are you sure? I've been rehearsing, you know. I'd hate to put all that effort to waste.
Look, Will. No, let's just call it a day.
Oh.
Oh,
I
look.
mean,
No,
yes,
he looked
of
so
course.
sad.
The sun only rests for so long.
Couldn't we just stay friends? Did we have this? Oh, look. He's crying, basically. Did we need to have this? Now I have a crying devil on my conscience. I'm so sorry. I didn't want to be mean to you, but I don't want to you. I don't want you like this. You know? Why did it have to be so weird? Anyways, what do you actually want to do? That's right. We do something here, and I wanted to go here and speak with the children, because when we were at the basement, or went out here at the basement, the children were saying something, and it looks like they're up to no good. So let's just double check that they are not doing something very, very stupid. I regret nothing well. I certainly don't regret not having sexy time with that guy with one eye, devil's horns, and weird bones everywhere. Especially since I don't want to see sexy time with, which includes dongs.
Maybe we should ask someone else.
Ah, you.
No one cares. Mole would do the same.
So yes,
for
I don't
any of
regret it,
us.
but he looks so sad.
But how do we get into Moonrise? We can't fight those shadow things.
We could. I beat up those harpies, and they're way scarier than shadows.
Hold up.
You know what Mole would hate more than anything? Bad things happening to us.
I beat up
Seen
the
what's out
harpies,
there.
boy.
We wouldn't stand a chance.
You stay put. I bring her home.
But it's our job to bring Mole back.
Look at her. She's a proper adventurer.
Yeah, look
And
at
if we
me.
got hurt, Mole would be really mad at us.
Fine. But you gotta understand, Mole is family. Bring her back, please.
Please. Alright, let's talk to Alfira again.
First, cultists nearly murder us, and now we have a traitor on the inside. Can't we trust anyone?
You know, she's lucky to be alive. I'm pretty sure I read her name in combination with the Dark Urge. And from what I remember, she is dismembered. Trust me!
I know. You've been there for us every step of the way. It's just all a bit much sometimes, you know?
There's a girl being at home, right? Which reminds me, there's some steward or something like that planning a few things to rescue the Duke or something like that, I think. So we need to find that person too, I think. At least it would make sense.
No one back home.
Don't mind me just taking a few things from here. Innkeeper's journal. Something useful in there? Here. Read. Meet a man who can protect us. I delayed my meeting with Morfred. Only to find the entire masonry has been raided. We want to go to this masonry. We got a quest for it actually, I remember that. Now, where actually do we need to go?
Another step forward.
Maybe where everyone from this with this guards here are?
Seems someone's been skimming our supply.
Pissed.
What I won't
Pissed.
send any more of our people into the curse.
Counselor. That's what we need. Sorry. Who we need. Same thing, right?
He still won't speak. Just
Did
keeps
we
going with
rescue
the
her?
bloody song.
Nothing of use on his person.
His original writ of duty, signed by Eltan himself. Fella must be one of the very first Flaming Fist.
He must know something. Let's not give up on him yet.
Super Amogus.
We believe the cultists have taken Duke Ravengard to Moonrise Towers. I don't suppose you found a way in.
I'm heading there shortly.
Merciful Timora. That's the first piece of good news I've heard since Elturel. But I'm not pinning all my hopes on you. I trust you will do everything you can to free the Duke. But in case you don't find a way, I'll be heading to Baldur's Gate to seek reinforcements. The Council sent a carrier pigeon with news that the city has been dealing with absolutist attacks. The Steel Watch is holding strong. I'll request that Lord Gortash send some of them to aid in the fight against Moonrise. The curse won't harm them.
Holy shit. That's my old boss. The guy who sold me to Zariel.
What? What? Lord Gortash sold you to Zariel. And didn't Will also say something about Lord Gortash? And also the lady wears some sexy assemble. Look at this.
Gortash is the man responsible for the creation of the Steel Watch.
Not just the plot
It's no
thickens.
wonder he
She's
earned the
also
title.
thick.
The Steel Watch are the future of warfare. Gondian automatons that can be sent into battle without risking any lives. Except those of our enemies. Lord Gortash had only completed work on the prototypes.
Like nothing,
before
you know what
Ravengard and I left
elves
for
are good
Elturel,
for, right?
But even they were formidable. With the Steel Watch at our backs, we can storm the tower whatever Ketheric throws at us. I'm sure of it.
I wouldn't
I'll
be
do
so
my
sure
best,
of that.
But there's every chance I'll fall to the curse or the cult before I reach the city. Don't count on me and assume no aid is coming.
But this woman, I think, is
Work
someone
with
we
Duke
rescued
Hera.
from
That
walking
Harper's mind is
in,
as sharp
something
as
like
her
that.
blade. Follow her guidance.
And we wouldn't have her
Farewell.
help, I think, or
We'll meet again.
help that
God's
we
willing.
could receive, if we would not have helped her. Don't mind me. Who are you?
Flame color. That's your name, isn't it? Art color?
Nathaniel and me climbing up a tree.
We need you, sir. One of our own's been taken. A Grand Duke. You might know something that could help us bring him back. We found him out in the shadows, just wandering. Nothing survives out there for long. Don't know how he made it, or where he came from.
This is no physical ailment. It is a spiritual malaise. The man's mind has been gripped by the Shadowfell. Yet it has not broken.
Kind of weird that we know this, and we didn't even have to do some kind of perception check or so. Have you heard the song before?
No, not till I met Art anyway. It seems to be all he remembers.
Did you already check for personal effects?
This was in his pocket. He doesn't seem to have any reaction to it now, but he held on to it for 100 years anyway.
Let's see if we
Thank
can
you.
help him out. Auch worn leather. Perception successful. It looks official. Okay. Where's the thing? Yeah, here. 100 years? I mean, in theory, there's a magic symbol, and if I remembered correctly, the higher your level, the longer you live, something like that, I think. And he might still be a half-elf or something stupid like that. Objective. Obtain information about the Moonrise Tower and its variants, headed by Kefric of the region Ancestral Torm family. Orders. Take lodging in the last light and then begin investigating the local House of Healing, where he currently is. Suspicious. Report indicate corruption, but no corroboration has been obtained. Well, we found one guy that attacked us, right? Okay. Find Molny, yeah. Just gonna do the wake up. If we follow his footsteps, we might learn more about him. But aren't we already in their House of Healing? Well, I thought so at least. Oh? Tieflings. Moonrise Tower, punish the wicked. Oh, okay, we need to go to here. Thanks, game. Corruption!
Is a lord,
That's
man.
right, it's chaos
I'd
again!
like to clap eyes on this steel watch of his. You already know the story. I was Gortash's bodyguard, loyal as they come, when he made the deal with Zariel. She got a test subject for her infernal engine. I never found out what he got.
Well, engine machines,
This is
right?
the kind of man who gets a title. Authority. Makes me sick.
Oh, girl. Me too movement. A man like this has no place in power. Slay Queen. Very chaotic of her. I think she's chaotic good. Or would be, if that would be a thing in 5e still. You know what? We make him answer for what he did to you. As soon as we get to the city, which will take a long while.
The city. Baldur's Gate. Home. I can almost taste it, you know. Not even Gortash can spoil that.
Right, but that was the counselor. That was the Goddard guy. We helped the small guys and girls. We talked to everyone that looked interesting, right? We took the quest, so let's just make sure there's nothing here. And then we can make our small way down to the Mason's Guild and then to here. Because the Moonrise Tower is the grand finale. From Act 2, I think. If it's already the end of Act 2, or where the end of Act 2 will be, then Act 2 will be quite a bit quicker than Act 1. But I think that is normal. Because from what I've heard from others that have played the game, they were basically very similar. That Act 1 takes the longest, has the most stuff. Anyone finished the game in the Discord? I think Max finished it, but he really no-lifed it. And I don't know if someone else finished it. I'm just sure about Max. Worm, no, I think Worm came pretty far, but he did not yet finish it, right? Of course, it could be that I'm wrong. I just read about it a few days ago, and a few days ago he had not yet finished it. He was playing very much, but I think he was saying something like he doesn't have that much time, and now again is a time we have no time, something like that. So yes, maybe he's finished by now, but he was not as quick at least as Max. Max really no-lifed it. Oh yeah, we have 2 weapons now, so use it.
Take care now.
And the good thing is,
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
we also have this here. So we add our ability modifier to the damage of the attack. I assume our ability modifier is Dex, which is 20 now, so that would be pretty nice.
Too dark to tell.
So, and we make our way to here, because we're missing a few things that we have not yet discovered there yet. Man, I only wanted to play like 2 hours, but I kinda want to play more. It's really fun. I mean, really, the companions are very weird. I'm not sure. I just can't connect to them. They sound weird, opinionated and whatnot. But the overall story, the fights you have, the items you find, the leveling up and the whatnot, that is really fun. At least to me. It's just a bit weird that the companions are no fun to me. Because normally in a CRPG the companions are super important, right? Get in there. Maybe here. And I think they displayed a few days ago some stats, and on the first weekend I think it was 368 or so that actually finished the game over the first weekend. So from Thursday to the first weekend, 368 people or so.
Still alive, so that's progress.
I love progress. Do we have here? Oh, a dagger? Harper interrogation script. Okay. Bowlax. Black oleander.
That will fit in my pack.
Can you please take the item? And there's a traveler's chest too. Oh, that is locked.
Never a dull moment.
Don't worry. I got a lockpick for such things. 10-10. Easy.
Can't give up now.
What's that? You gain a +1 bonus armor class while obscured. What does count as obscured though? Like when you have blood active on you, for example, or when you are hidden? I mean, what is obscured? I actually don't know this. Because the game could say, when you're hidden, then you're obscured from view, right? Or it could be something like you could be viewed not as good. So if you are blurred, for example, that counts. That would be nice to know. Did we also get something else? I think we got... Yes, we got Harper interrogation something. But where is it? Sort by latest. There we go. What is it there? Dull timber, farmer. How many guards? What do you mean, south wall? Oof. That sounds pretty not so nice.
And well, in it.
Harper's going on it very hard. It's one way where the Mason's Guild is.
These boots have seen everything.
I want to see if there's some kind of bridge here or so, which we can explore too. Or first, and then we can go over to there and do that stuff. Let's see. Rusty, rusty, rusty. And the heavy chest. Honk. Another, what is it? Shadow root sack?
Might be useful.
Well, I hope so. Oh yeah, and who's a good boy? You are a good boy. Just jump up there. Oh yes, you can. And then to here.
Pickets, ballistas, siege engines. A little old-fashioned too. 100 years? More?
I mean, the reference is war from 100 years ago, right? From the Druids and the Harpers. Or Druids and Shadow and Baldur's Gate. But it would be a bit weird that nothing happened 100 years ago for our 100 years.
Their war against Ketheric Thorn.
Yeah. Like, nobody was here for 100 years. Nobody put it away for 100 years. Weird. I guess they want to tell a story and whatnot, but that doesn't sound very logical. It doesn't really make sense. Huh? Can we find something on there? Maybe something to dig or so? No. That's just it, so... let's go down again, if you like. What do you mean can't go? Just jump down. Will you please not get prone and hurt yourself? Or what if you just go over that? Over here. See? It's pretty easy. You also can't jump from here. But you can. 1, 2, 3. Good, good. Okay, so here's one way and here's another way, I guess. That's exactly. Letter of surrender. Here. Read. It's a heavy heart. I must announce the surrender of the Harper forces and its allies to the Dark Jessica army. What? So there were Harpers that wanted to surrender? On behalf of Captain Artisan, the High Harper Council. That's like high treason. Weird that they really wanted to surrender to that. Oh, we change. But there's also something down there. Let's explore that first. Dark Jessica mask. I guess you can use it to... I don't know. Hide ourselves? And it's worn by her most loyal servants.
You see an old boot balanced upside down on a copper's
Roland.
knee as he taps
Wait
the
a minute,
final
Roland?
nail into the new
Oh, he's
side.
shadow cursed!
Goodness me.
You idiot! Oh, I guess that was because of our long rest.
I thought he had better sense than this.
Yeah, because of our long rest, he probably went in alone, and well, you know, that's how it ended. Well, let's go in frenzy first, right? Very important. Let's just shoot the bastard. But I want, it's only temporary hostile. I don't know, maybe we kill the shadows, maybe he will recover. Shadow use recorded claw. 17 to hit, they rolled 17. But we have improved warding there. They still do damage. But maybe a little bit less now. So you. Oh, I want to have fun.
At the ready.
First do this. Then dash. Hide. Oh, not this way. Insta killed. Problem is, I don't think we have something to help the guy, right?
Stay focused. Heading there.
We can try cantrip light. Maybe that will help. Because light is good against shadow or so.
Another step forward.
When he's temporarily hostile. If you knock out this entity or flee from combat, will not remain. Well, but this is permanent. The he's also an undead, so he's no longer alive. So I'm very sorry, but you're dead. Actually, we have a bonus action ready, so let's use this Arcane Ammunition, which does more damage. Needs 5 to hit, we roll 23. No need for that, we hit anyways. And
Let's get going.
the problem has been solved. Yeah, but it feels like if he would have attacked immediately and did not do a long rest, there might be a chance that he would not go yet.
Victory seemed possible.
Do undead get harmed by healing this? I actually don't know.
You sense that
I
this one was
don't
once a
think so.
fisherman, taught by she was a healer.
Actually, can I resurrect you?
The wounded in the battle against the Sharans. There were so many.
I mean, in theory, if Shadowheart would have the spell, could she resurrect him? I don't know. But I'm afraid he is dead now. What's this? Loro Khan. Ah, that was it was a mage where I wanted to be a student. Oh, I'm so sorry. I feel so sorry for the guy.
I'm ready.
Yeah. Let's speak with the dead, shall we?
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Why did you do this, you idiot? Where were you going?
To Baldur's Gate. To Leroakan. My destiny.
How did you die?
Too fast, but can't be. Must finish.
Finish what?
My training.
Eh? So you died trying to help your friends or brothers or whatnot, and you're still only thinking about Lorukan? Really? That sounds a bit weird. I don't think this is the correct answer for that. And finally,
family. No one.
And your friends for which you sacrificed yourself? Yeah, no family. What about Leah and Carl?
Leah. Brother and sister. Carl says, I am family, but...
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Oh, I don't know, man. It feels like he didn't need to die, you know?
One day, I'll catch
If he
a
didn't
break.
have a long rest, there might be a chance that he would have finished it before he would go.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Feels kinda bad.
Time to rest.
Right, so where are we now? Here. Would us return to there again? Oh nice, but I don't want to go to the tower yet. I want to do the other parts first, as usual. Let's just make our way slow. What is that? Wizard of Regret. So let's make our way slowly to the north. Where there are the other quests, actually. Where the hell are you?
You should leave now. I should have left when I still could. Wasted.
Toll House. Wasn't there something at the Toll House?
Wish I had a bag of holding.
Spectre's memo. Let's see. Okay.
Poor Kolak. She can finally seek out the touch of another, only to be...
No, I didn't care about that.
All the way from the Bay. Jewels and gem.
Report to the tollmaster. Pay the toll.
Woohoo. If you say so. And this was the other entry, right? Here, yes, we need to go to here. Can we also go via this? Ah, waypoint, very nice. Raven Town. Raven Town? I think that's the other entry. That's the Mason's Guild.
No traps, please. See that symbol on the ground?
Why is the road so cursed? Good
This was
question.
a Mason's Guild. That explains the unfinished statues. The impaled skeletons, not so much.
Who are you? Gorilla.
Gods, what's that smell? Sulfur?
Well, it could have been wild magic. It was the Freemasons all along. Yes. You got me.
Let this be a warning. Those who defy Shah's will shall suffer darkness without her blessing.
Oh, it was Shar again. She's such a nice goddess, right? Not like we got a priestess of her walking next to us.
That might be worth a look.
Huh? Old looking bones.
A
Look
pile
forward
of
to Venom
crushed
Series 2?
bones,
Hell no.
varying shapes, sizes, and creatures.
That's an embarrassing. an embarrassment.
Here lies the Grand Mason, his bones and lies exposed.
Ah. It's a wonder they actually make a season 2. I can only imagine that all the hate watching got them that. It was such a bad show. It was actually impressively bad. It's not easy to be that bad, you know?
Let's see.
Come on, please also take the thief tools. Another shadow root sack. Eternal iron. That's the what? The 6th or the 1st already? The 4th. That's the color. There you go. You already used 2, and now you could use 2 more. Hope you're happy.
Let's move.
Oh. Oh, there was something about some still needs resistance or something like that here, right? Ah, probably here. An elevator? Okay.
Let's have a look. That's curious.
Keyhold Herald. Ah, that's where we got the tower-shaped key. She actually spent. Not bad. Calculation about your Thorny Ancir. Who are you calling a thief? That's rude. Very rude. A reinforced golden chest. But my journey ends here. I guess that's a trap or so?
That might be worth a look.
Yep. I knew it. Disarm, please. 18. 26, thanks. I could have got so many bonuses by now. Oh, not even locked.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Nothing even in it.
Way forward.
Well. What more do we have? Oh. Raves? Oh, I don't know about this. The biggest con, yeah. I feel so cheated. Let's see, maybe we can stay together upstairs or so. Make a bit light. Moonrise diagram. A careful diagram of the Moonrise Tower. A circle of red ink draws your attention. As soon as though something has been stashed in the tower's prison dungeon.
Someone's marked a spot at the base of Moonrise Towers.
Let's see.
No surrender.
Go frenzying. And then let's see. That is your bonus attack, right? Can you reach? We can shoot the bastard. Let's just go to like here and shoot. Not a very good roll. 6, 10, that's better.
Let's go.
And of course her. But everything here is hidden basically. I mean, you know what? Why not throw a bomb to like here? Can I hide behind you?
Don't need any attention right now.
Well, maybe. They need 17 to hit, they rolled an 18. Improved Warning Slayer. Miss. It's already so useful. Saved from the strength drain, but took 1 damage. Order of Wild Oblivion. Let's see, what could be used? What do I want to use? It's like 84 damage. Are they still here? I think they just became invisible, right? But they were like in this direction. I told you it's good. Build your weapon. Yes, please. So good.
Still breathing, despite everything.
They rolled a 20. If they mean me? It's 40 good, roll 20, so no need, right? Yep. Shoot you from behind. They rolled 16, so it's enough. Nice, 12 damage. Stakes? Encyclopedia of Eels. Well, I'll just check for you.
That can wait.
Ah, come on. Good doggo, hide. As for you, use a piercing strike. Safe, but at least you hit him. So there's that. Now, Carla. Just jump down. And hit the bastard really, really hard. Nice. They need 13 to hit, they rolled a 9. Advantage means... try again, and it worked. So just... You should try to run away, because we can now also more easily be hit. Don't know where exactly they are, but let's just throw it to like here. Maybe we get lucky. Nope, that did not.
Time to press ahead.
So one is here. One there, I see. There were the 15. Better than I could have been, I think.
That's curious.
I'm not a fan of this. Yeah, let's put a light on Carla. Can we? Well, not from here on, but if we jump down. Can we then? Ah! Suddenly you're visible! Too bad. Oh yeah, let's try out our improved wisdom spells. 80% to hit. 24 damage! Yep, it works! That's another one.
Where do I go from here?
It's so much better. It's incredible. They rolled a 17. Fine. I rolled 25. Fine. Where's the other guy? I think he was still up there somewhere, right?
In position.
all that matters. If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine. Light on my feet.
Where are you? Right here. Want to hide? Well, tough luck. Try to hide with me. And we got, by the way, 2 of Channel Divinity so far. God, it's so much better. It's incredible. I can't say it often enough. It's just such a difference. $29.
Calloused hands work a hammer and chisel around a massive slab of rock. Months from now, a face will take shape. A distant memory of a man stretching his back with a groan. Another day of hauling masonry blocks done. A happy, faded memory comes to you. A woman walking along a beach, holding hands with her husband-to-be.
Here goes nothing.
Before the shadows, there was once a house full of warmth and children's laughter in this one's life. No more.
You know, I get the feeling that Shah might not be such a nice person. So these memories, basically, these shadows have memories. And when you kill them, you gain more or less access to them.
What to do?
And in this case, these shadows were these masons. I'm sure this is
At
a
least
trap
things
here.
have stayed interesting.
There were these masons that were the Selonite resistance.
Slow down.
And the priestess of the priest of Shar found out about them and did very, very bad things. Is it a brain slug effect? Maybe, but I don't think so. These shadows simply drop some vestige and you can use it to get knowledge from them. Hammer of Arcane Acuity. When you deal damage from weapon attack, you gain... bullshit, I hate this stuff. Bullshit.
You sense this one hid for days as the sounds of battle got closer and closer to town. You didn't even care who won, so long as it ended.
Actually, let's read the books that we found from them for more information. Vaccine receipt, we don't need bronze ingot, we don't need this either. Mason letter. Let's see. Halfred. Halfred's... Ah yeah, Halfred and Morfred, these 2 brothers. We read about them earlier. You warned me of Tom's malice, yet I took up hammer and trowel to build that cursed tower, so the Moonrise Tower. You warned me of coming war, yet I built a prison that would contain his foes. You warned me, I did not listen. I know more about the tower's construction than anyone, and possess tools and supplies, blah 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 blah. Gather your allies in last light, and let us devise a plan to infiltrate Moonrise. Yeah, that came a little bit too late. Didn't work out, I guess. What's that? How quickly things change. The tombs are Selonite through and through, or so I believed. Perhaps Catheric only converted for Melodia. Who's Melodia? And with her death, and then his daughters, his faith died too. But to turn to Shar, the opposite goddess, right? It beggars belief. His Justicars are growing greater number and are more determined to root any traces of Saloon in Redwin. Why do you think this town was built? They cannot rip out the foundation, which was his only belief. But and I are allowed to remain. Are you doing anything? I met a man who was no man, touched by a devil, or maybe worse. But it would be something I couldn't refuse. Help. Was this will? Time is now. It's just of us. The song in the temple will be out. Something didn't really work out. Yeah, that was not very useful. Apparently with that we finished a quest or so. We reached a Mason Guild from the writings of Morfred, leader of the Slonite resistance. He was determined to fight on against the Sharans, however he could, even if it cost him his life. Which was exactly what happened. It cost him his life. Very sad. List of memory. Probably nothing important. Because these are just normal books. Nothing important going on. A rich and fertile land. This is the area around Moonrise Tower before it changed. Another book for light reading. Donin's devotee. Right, let's go to here. You stop making these sounds, please. Heavy chest. These girls that are so. I guess this was your last refuge. Potion of speed. Oh yeah, thank you. Ah, this is it. This is all. Over here, right? Can't see anything else at least. But Scratch is looking in this direction so much, but I'm not seeing anything. And I don't think there's anything either. Oh, then just get out of this mason thingy. There's a wooden truck I nearly missed. Ah, well, nothing in it anyways. What can we do with this elevator actually? Where does it lead us to? Oh! There's a voice and this looks like a tiefling child. Maybe this is small? No, it's Arabella and there's another one? That is weird. What are you doing here? Oh, it's a trap.
Hey! I know you! You're... Twist 'em up!
Okay.
Isn't that Arabella? The little girl Corgan nearly killed.
Ah, I remember her.
Sorry.
Karga was the
Knocks
druid.
the wind right out of me.
She's with your parents.
That's who I'm looking for. Mom and Pops, I mean. When Zevlor... When he... Well... There was an ambush. Mum yelled, "Run!" So we ran. I could hear him running behind me. Till I couldn't. Still can't find him. But I bet you can. You'll help me, I just know it.
Yeah, sure. I find them.
Thanks, miss. I knew you'd help me again. The vines won't last forever. I don't suppose I can stay with you. Just till you find Mum and Pops. I won't be any trouble, I swear it.
Fine.
Oh, thanks. You're the best.
Yes,
so you
that's
send
true.
Mum and Pops there. I'll be waiting, hero lady.
What? Well, kill the shadows, right? No, let me check this. What did we just do? Find Zevlor. Find the parents. I don't think we need to rage, right? Should work this out. Yeah, pretty easy. They rolled a 12, well, let's go back this. Attacking still missed, that is very unfortunate.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Where are you exactly? Here? Can you?
That's a friendly looking shadow.
Oop. What do these things just hide now? That sucks. Let's do this. I thought it was here at least. They rolled a 21. Miss. Let's light you up, shall we? 32! Holy moly, that's a difference. There's someone. Let's go to there.
For me.
After we took the black oleander, of course. That's the
Moving ahead.
here and then there. Looks easy enough. Rescue the tieflings. Hidden treasure. House of Healing. We had a quest there. Locke. No Locke? I'm not sure. Oh, it's a house of crazy people. And someone killed people here, I think. Hello, Sister Lidwin.
Don't call the doctor yet.
Oh.
I've got potions, sutures. I know I can do this.
You don't look so good.
You're a patient. This is the children's ward. Triage is back that way.
That body she's working on. That's Arabella's father.
Oh. Hey. Why are you treating a dead body?
Not dead. Merely medicated. To ease the pain.
Yeah, he won't feel any pain when he's dead. That's true. Maybe we should roll a deception. Because we're good at that. 14. Please give me a bonus from guidance. 21. Enough?
Yes. Yes. I knew these hands would not fail me.
He doesn't look so good, right?
Patient is sure to recover.
Now that's sorted. Can I buy some supplies?
Not much left now, but you're welcome to look.
That is a bit weird too. Purple Worm Toxin. 1d10. Coat your weapon into that and deal an additional 1 to 10. I mean, okay. It's also quite cheap with only 18. Wait, no barter. Yeah. Trade, please. I hate bartering. What does that do? Paralyzed. Ingredients. And. I think that's it. That's it. Thanks, sister.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to tend to my patient.
He is dead. I think we established that already. So, did the book get upgraded? Wait. Yeah, we found both parents. Oh, that's unfortunate. Who are you actually? Undead. Yeah, I figured. I mean, she's a monster, so clearly we need to fight her, right? We have to. After all, we are Vengeance Paladin. That's some crazy thingy.
Can't even catch my breath.
Crazy thingy, killing people, trying to heal them. Oh, there's more there.
What now?
Or more people there. Forgive me everything. Ooh. There's so many things going on.
What path lies
It's so big. Right, give me the memorandum. And the potion of sleep. The other potion of sleep. And there's another undead. Why are there only undead sisters there? You're also undead, right? Let's have a talk with the undead before we kill her.
Here to see the doctor? Are we poorly? Are we desperately poorly?
Yes, but in a
not
different
so
sense.
well. But well enough to wait. Join the line, and you will be seen.
I need to see the doctor right now. Let's get in line.
Be patient, be well.
Just because it's so weird. So, what, does she call us now, or do we need to talk to her from here?
You're not sick, or not so well. But when...
Please, I need to see the doctor.
Yes, join the line. You will be seen.
What line? Pretend to be ill. Oh, persuasion though, we are very good at that. So you get now +4 from charisma. We are proficient in that, so it's another +3. We have just several beginnings, it's another +3. So it's +10, right? Still not enough. Well, that's what I got inspiration for. And why didn't I use that? That's only for 10 turns. That's fine. Surely the second time we are successful, right? And we
Hint
were.
of recognition in her eyes as she studies you.
The unseen wounds of war. The doctor's hand will close them. Down to the theater. Be swift. Be saved.
I get a feeling they were quite a bit crazy before that already. Button? There's a button up there. Let's remember that. Ooh. I'm having second thoughts about the doctor. He looks a bit strong. Let's go upstairs and find out what the button does. Oh.
Bet that will fit in my pack.
Okay. I mean, we could kill the lady, the one lady, easy enough, right? And they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Only with unwavering hand can we show our subject mercy.
Ah, come. Surely we can do it, right? Just climb down and kill the evil doctor. All here? Okay. Then let's have fun.
The objective of the
Totally
Scalpel
normal.
Sisters is to soothe. For the scalpel indeed is an extension of Shah. See how the patient reacts when I but stroke the right nerve. Hear its comfort, hear the very melody of mercy.
He doesn't look very comforted.
Pray, sister, show us the extent of your beneficence.
Another one of these Torm people, right? Whoa!
Stay your hand, for it slaps where it should stroke. We can hardly hear the patient's sighs of solace. Perhaps it is our unexpected audience that makes you quiver.
That's a bit sick.
Come, step forward. You are no sister, but that matters none. Every student is welcome.
And he's one of the Torm people, right? So, one of the Moonrise ruling family or so? I want to lift a curse on this land.
A curse? Nay, a cure that leads to the very pinnacle of being.
Absence.
Absence. No other word captures the heart of Shah so very perfectly. It is the scalpel-led journey that leads from pain to peace.
Alter!
The fuck is this loon talking about?
See? What is the light of eyes but the cancer that causes one to witness the laceration of being?
What the fuck?
If light is the symptom, then darkness is the cure. For in light there is presence, but in darkness there is absence.
In light is presence, in darkness, absence.
But you, look how the succor of Shah eludes you. See how painfully present you remain. We do not wish to see you suffer so. Let us cure you.
What? Well, I probably should take the paladin answer, but they're all very interesting, like the religion. Actually, let's save. I want to go ultimately to eliminate them and go with the paladin answer. But I would also like to know what happens if we actually recall that thing here. Because that doesn't sound right.
You remember Ashar and Maxim. Go forth and sow doubt, but do not compel it, for only the willing may know the lady's
Yeah, that doesn't look very willing. Your subject is tainted. Star succor must only be granted to the willing.
Only the willing may know the lady's embrace. You know her teaching well. And yet these sisters must exercise their gifts, for the art of absence lies in its execution. How to proceed? I wonder.
Let's go. Persuasion. The sisters require a willing volunteer, a master of the art. Why not have them hone their skills on each other? So basically, if I succeed with these throws, right? The sisters may kill the guy. Or if I do this, the sisters will kill each other. Let's kill the guy. See if we can do that. 21. Ooh. 10, 13. Oh, that's not enough. But I have inspiration, I can roll again. It's the same 3 again! Are you kidding me, game? Inspiration. I can't do this. 7. That could be enough. It is enough. What? Did I just roll 1 each time? Come on, it's a 3rd row. I only need like an 11. 8 to 11 is all I need. What the fuck? Critical failure? I had 3, 3, 7, 1. No, 3, 3, 5, 1. That's unbelievable unlucky. Are you kidding me? Is this cheating? Reload. That's not normal. A roll of 20 and 6 rolls were below 6? What? How can it even be?
We do not wish to see you suffer so. Let us cure you.
Let's do this again. It can't be this unlucky twice, right? Must be brain side effect? Yeah, maybe. But that was really crazy, right? 3, 3, 1, 5, 5 or something like that? What the hell?
You remember a Sharon maxim. Go for...
How to proceed? I wonder.
What? Is this... Is the game cheating, maybe? What? Game? What? You please roll a 10 or above? What? What the hell? Okay, net 20, that also works of course. But what the hell was this luck or unluck?
I see now. By example, I must
I mean, I rolled 10 times and 9 times I was 6 or below.
Come, sisters, soothe me.
I mean, honestly, was the game cheating on me? Was the game cheating on me, or what was this? I really don't know, that was so weird.
The great cure. Final.
Yeah, it's very funny.
Final.
But that was so weird.
Forever.
10 rolls, I don't know. Only 1 roll above 6, and that then was directly a crit? I don't know, it feels like the game cheated here. It really feels like that. So weird. When you deal poison damage. Nice, but not good enough. Didn't I hear talking? That's me, but I could swear I heard talking. Oh, Raphael. Let me guess, this is where we find Mol. That was so fucking weird.
One and all, come and know peace.
Hold on, dead lady.
She remains silent.
Yes, you have the right to remain dead. Come on, could you please stop still? Oh, more dead sisters. Artificial leash. Very nice item. If you only talk money. Let's just kill all the sisters. And stop being confused, because I'm very confused from that. Okay, can we now... Offhand attack, yeah. How does it work? Okay. How much damage did you just do? 10, 20, 30, 38 damage. Yeah, that's good. That's good. So you want to spawn here? Critical miss. No. Kinda sad. I think there was an achievement to fight the doctor without him doing a certain action. And this didn't trigger because we didn't even fight him. Oh yeah, level 4. Wall of Fire. Such a great ability. Wait, why did Karlach get damaged? It was outside, clearly. Oh well.
Got to press on. Still breathing, despite everything.
So how is your damage actually? What? But it's super far away. Oh, okay. Whatever. Walk it away and use your weapon to shoot them. They rolled 18? Great.
Be cautious.
I love it.
My faith protects me.
He's so much more effective, Gnavel. It's really not comparable.
One day I'll catch
Not
a
even in the
break.
slightest.
Don't mind if I do. Anything of use?
Oh, the sister's doing a slight D-pose variant. we are here. But I saw the devil outside. Let's do the devil, and after that we quit it. Wait, this is the wrong way though. It was on the side here.
All these dark slain in battle.
The Chosen of Shah updated. Wake up the guy. Ah, found the loot for him, I see.
Our
That's what we
hero
needed for him.
thought but of treasure ahead, did not consider the peace of the dead. Through the dark she went creeping, and awoke what was sleeping.
Wait.
A new grave they dug, which she herself
No, fight.
fed.
No, I only wanted to talk to you.
Ooh, spooky.
A warning, no less. Don't tell me you're worried about me.
Merely protecting my assets. I've grown quite fond of you, you know, in my way. I thought it only fair to warn you about the dangers ahead.
Kinda interesting that he actually thinks it's that dangerous. What are these dangers?
Oh, we both know they are soon to be revealed. It would be pointless of me to try to bar you from entering. But I can set the scene, as it were. Prepare you for your role.
Fine. Paint me a picture.
There is a stage down in the dark upon which a great drama has suspended itself in time. Its actors dwell there still, mired in the languor of their long, tired scenes. If you, however, through the dark, go creeping and awake what is sleeping, chances are many more graves than yours alone will soon be fed.
Point me a clearer picture. Roll of 10? Oh, not very difficult. That is very much doable. Ah, but barely.
Very well. There is a creature that lurks in silence and shadow. A creature who, like me, is very much of the infernal persuasion. Should it make its way out through the very doors you are about to brazenly swing open, you'll have unleashed a pestilence upon this realm. In truth, it is carnage incarnate. So if you meet the devil of which I speak, kill it. Consider no other course of action.
Insight. Paladin. Let's try to use insight. Oh, 20.
This creature and I go back a long way. I admit it would be in my best interest as well should it remain trapped in the dark. Or misplace its head, perhaps?
What are we talking here? Lemur? Pit fiend? Orthon?
Getting warmer. Warmer. Hot.
You are afraid of this creature.
Listen here, Pipsqueak. Do not underestimate this opponent. At best, you will have the blink of an eye to strike. Strike first, strike true, defy the odds, for they are distinctly in its favor. That much I owe the bastard to concede. After all, if there is one rule I hold dear, it's that one must always give the devil his due.
Okay. Interesting. Mausoleum entrance. Very interesting. And a save point also. Well, isn't that ominous? Okay, so this would lead to where we could enter that stuff here again. Oh, maybe we should take a look in that. Alright, let me write something here. So devil, just so that we don't forget it, you know. And then let us just walk in there so that we also don't forget it. Save the game. And I quit here. We will see each other tomorrow, where the idea is to fill out all the other quests around the Moonrise Tower, give them up, and then do the Moonrise Tower. So tomorrow, hopefully, will be quite a long stream. Not sure how long the Moonrise Towers actually will take. We will see, but it should be interesting. So anyways, as usual, thanks for joining me, and see you tomorrow. Bye bye.